We're gonna start. Hi. Hi guys. Today we're here for a new episode of Friendship Projection, and today we're here with, you can just
Diamond.
Diamond.
You guys know I'm the vibe. What's up with it?
The vibes.
And yeah, today we're gonna do a little Q&A. That's what we said.
Yeah, Q&A.
Q&A, and yeah, just at the end of this video, tell us what you think about it. We're gonna start by like a regular question. It's gonna be a turn, on a
So you want me to read it out loud?
yeah.
All right. First question is, what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Mm-hmm.
First thing I do when I wake up, I try to pray. Why are you laughing at me? I gotta pray to start my day. You feel me?
You try to pray. That's
Oh, because sometimes you try to build a habit. Sometimes you fall off though. Sometimes I'm checking my phone to see, did they text me yet? Like, where's my good morning text? But in the routine somewhere, I'm always praying to start my day. So that's what I do. What about you guys?
So for me, it's not. I don't pray in the morning. I'm gonna be honest. It's more so I give thanks. I say thank you to the universe.
Okay.
Not to bring religion into it, but it's just like we all have different beliefs. But
Of course.
I always say thank you and brush my teeth and just get my day started.
Of course.
Really, it's nothing really specific. It depends of what I have to do on that day, and yeah, from there I just go. Really, it's nothing specific.
What about you, James?
like to be honest, in the morning when I wake up, I take something to drink. Usually it's like I like to get a Nutella.
Right.
And have chocolate. Last opportunity to shower. And also like I don't say I pray every morning, but I always say thank you God.
Yeah.
I'm awake.
Yeah,
That's the
waking
most
up is
important.
important.
Yeah.
People take that for granted.
That's true. And I always like try to figure out my day.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's like planning.
Yeah, I was playing. I don't know, but every morning I plan my day. Okay, today I'm gonna do this and that.
That's important.
Yeah, I schedule everything in my head and
Let's go with them.
You go with it.
Yeah, sometimes we do get those days where we slack
Yeah,
off. That's lately I have been, but trying to lock in though.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. Okay. What are 3 red flags in a relationship?
Damn.
Wait, hold on.
Who's
gonna answer this one
Red
first?
flag. You're gonna have to go first for this one. I mean, it's like it's funny, but also it's always good to get it to get the answers from a woman.
Okay.
It speaks out of
Because you see different perspectives in it, right? All right. Red flags in a relationship. Secretiveness.
What do you mean?
So, like you're just secretive. Your phone, anytime you go out, not face up.
That's
It's
just
always that's like it's secretive. If it's never facing up, it's like so like
That's
what's going
suspicious.
on? Yeah, like there's not one time you ever just want to put your phone down. It's because I know it could be a habit for people, but like or like you texting and then you just bowling up to the corner like this.
It's not really a habit. It's just to try to hide something.
That's what I'm saying. But people will be like, "Oh, it's a habit."
That's not
No. Like, we ain't gonna play them games. So like once you texting, your phone just curve a little bit. Red flag.
I mean, I do that in public sometimes. When there's a lot of people.
But when you with your girl.
But like with my girl, no, I think that's kind of like
exactly.
fishy.
It's fishy. It's like secretive.
The idea is for me is to always make the situation less complicated as possible.
Exactly.
So it's like anything that I know that could be a red flag, I try to avoid it. You get what I'm saying? Like
anything that's gonna be like,
Yeah, I try to avoid it. So for me,
she didn't finish. It's a tree.
Oh, 3. Oh,
he was onto something. He was going.
Go ahead.
Right.
3.
What's another one? Honesty.
Okay.
Honesty, loyalty. Like, even little white lies turn to big lies. It's practice for a big lie. So, like, if you don't have that mutual respect for each other to be honest, even in difficult times, it's like, so can I even trust you? Going forward, so that's a red flag.
But how are you gonna know? I mean, like
I'm a detective, okay? If I
I think
I'm going to
I
find
genuinely
it
think that
out.
all women are detectives,
Yeah.
though.
We are like, okay, one thing for you guys to know, when a woman asks you a question, she's asking it already knowing the answer, trying to see what you say. So don't be a fool and lie because she already knows the answer, guaranteed.
But sometimes you're wrong.
Sometimes we are wrong, but we're gonna see what you say and then ask more questions around it. And then it's up to her whether she's gonna
and I
open
think
up.
that's what creates a lot of like misunderstandings.
That definitely can.
Honestly,
I'm the type though, I'm not approaching you with nothing until I know for sure. Like I need all the details. Because sometimes if you do have like a suspicion something's happening, I'm asking a question. But if I see proof, I'm gonna be quiet on that first proof. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna build my receipt list unless I feel like I need to approach you right away and the answer's right in front. Because there are times where things could be miscommunicated or not what you see, but like 9 out of 10 times, a girl's asking you a question, she knows the answer, so you better be careful once you open your mouth because she knows. Another one, red flag. Someone that can't communicate, that can't elaborate with their words. So, like, I was talking to my friend the other day. I was like, I can't date somebody that I am limited on the places I could go with you.
What do you mean?
So, your use of vocabulary. So like if we out somewhere and like the way you talk is like, yo, my nigga, like I don't want to feel like I can't go to a steakhouse with you. I can't go to a gala with you. I feel like I'm limited to places I could go because you don't know how to talk to people. You're like, you know, like I understand, but like there's a time and a place for everything. I always feel like you don't have to sound like where you're from. I think that's like a red flag.
But I hear like women like gangsta.
No.
I'm not a gangster though.
But I mean, I think each his own.
I think so. I think a lot of people, women are attracted to I'm not gonna say gangster, people with that type of like personality.
Even if they have that personality, expand your vocabulary. Know how to talk.
But you trying to get, it's like you trying to get a hood nigga to be a pastor.
Listen, I don't want no hood nigga. That is true.
He lives in the hood, so it's like
that's why I don't go seeking. You know, I feel like if I'm walking down the street, all realness. If I'm walking down the street and I'm walking down the street in a certain area, if someone's trying to talk to me, I'm not having in my head they might be my person. It's like I'm not gonna think.
Wait, say it again.
If I'm walking down the street, regular day, I'm walking, and someone's approaching me in a certain area, like I'm in the hood, and someone's approaching me, I'm not gonna sit here and think automatically, oh, they might be my person or they might have a chance. Look at where I'm meeting you at. Granted, people could just show up anywhere, but the first thought in my head is not gonna be like, oh, this could maybe be something. It's gonna be
but it's the approach. The approach, though.
The approach is true, but I already have my guards up because where we at. But then again, that's where you can see the person vocabulary, use of vocabulary. How are you going to talk to me? Because you know some people like, yo, mom was good. Like,
I mean, hold on now. I mean, these days, like, dudes don't really approach chicks no more. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas really don't.
They
like,
don't. They
reason why though? Reason why is because a lot of dudes don't like getting rejected. That's number one.
That's number
two,
one.
Women now find it creepy for a guy to walk up to them and say, hey, I'm trying to see what's up with you because you think that I'm stupid and I'm creepy. So what most dudes actually doing is that they just try to stay away from me.
That is actually true.
Things. So it's not our fault, but it's just the way a lot of women now are going. So we try to stay quiet and just be cool. And some dudes do approach women when they do, and they do it aggressively.
Very aggressively.
Like, I'm trying to see what's up with you. You doing all that. Yeah. Not me, but I know a lot of people.
But they do it because that's how it happens. Like it'd be like, okay. But yeah, I've heard that a lot before. Like some guys would be like, oh, okay, she bad, but like that's all you get from me. I'm not approaching you with that. Because unfortunately a lot of females aren't that approachable. And,
I was a little angry, like you guys ready to fight people.
But I don't, not me. I don't have that personality. Like I like to look at people like these are all humans. We are all humans going through whatever we're going through in life. We all have emotion. Everybody should be able to shoot their shot. There's nothing wrong with having a conversation because at the end of the day, that is a person. So I would never want someone to feel less than or like I am too good for a conversation.
What I'm asking is, what do you think women nowadays? I'm not gonna say girl. We all mature here. We're all at the age where we're not boys. We're like men.
Okay.
Women. So I'm saying, what do you think most women are after these days? Like when I say after, like when you meet a dude, what are you thinking of? What do you want out of this relationship? What do you think? What do you want out of this guy that's trying to talk to you?
Okay, all right. So I'm a answer the question as what you said, a woman, because there is a difference between girls and women.
Oh, yeah.
You have to know the difference. But as a woman with a certain mindset, I feel like that comes with, because relationships are kind of transactional, whether people like to admit it or not. What am I gonna get? What am I benefiting from this? Talking to you, what am I gaining? So a woman obviously come with certain things, like she might have her own. Now, what do you have for yourself? Are we talking, is it going to inconvenience me to fit you in my life? Or
I'm gonna cut you off, right?
go ahead.
What you say is the problem currently. Because when a guy approaches a chick, he's not worried about what you have going on. You get what I'm saying?
They do it for looks.
No, not just the looks, but I'm saying when a man approach a woman, he's not going to approach you to see either how much money you have, what you own, or like whatever the situation might be. A man, approach a woman to see, for the most part, to see what type of woman you are.
The mindset.
It's the mindset. Are you able to nurture? Are you able to take up?
That's very important.
What we're gonna have going on. The problem is, most chicks now, they expect the guy to show them what they have on the spot in order for them to get a chance to talk to the chick.
Yes,
and
that's
where the problem
impossible,
begins.
though.
That's what I'm saying. That's where the problem starts, because you're looking at me as a form of asset. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's more so like, what can I give you instead of what can we do together?
That's true.
You get what I'm saying?
So, in order, when you approach someone, it's kind of like what you're bringing to the table. Once again, a woman knows what she's bringing. She just wants to know.
You won't know what the guy's bringing, though. Exactly.
But that's what that's what we're thinking of. We're not expecting to see it right offhand, but that is what we are thinking about.
And that's fine. But if you look at the internet, the way it's being pictured is that
I can't answer what the internet. The internet is crazy because I see and I understand what you're saying.
That's the biggest.
Most girls. Okay, so I was also talking to this about a friend. Most people females feel entitled to certain things.
No, don't say female. We might have to bring race into this one. Look at the white woman.
I can't tell no.
No, it's the truth. Look at the white woman.
What does a white woman do?
Obviously, I don't do the snow bunnies, but what I'm saying is that, like, if you look at the white woman culture and the black woman culture, it's two different cultures. Two different cultures.
So what does the white people look for?
You know, that's why you see a lot of athletes date white women. Reason why? Because they would meet him or me, and then we're at the lowest point of our life, but they see the potential in us. You know what they do? They stick by our side and they fight with us, right?
I feel like you can't do that to race.
Because it's the truth, though.
In the world, what is being displayed, yes, that is what's true, but that's not limited to race.
And don't get me. I'm saying, but
that's majority of what you see.
We're gonna pull that into it, because if you look at what the situation when it comes to white women and black men, and you find more black men dating outside of race than actually any race on earth.
They do. Okay, so I'm gonna take myself out of this and what I see on a day-to-day on the internet. Yes, I feel like a lot of couples you see are biracial now, and I can see what you're saying, because, like, you know, you be reading the comments, like, I'd be wondering why. They be like, you have some guys that be like, black woman is too much.
No, I love my black queen.
No,
I don't have an issue with that.
I'm talking about the people that's in those relationships. I'm not talking about guys, all guys. People that do in that relationship, they find dating a white woman less of a headache. From what I read, I'm not a guy.
No, I agree.
From what I'm reading. So, like, it's definitely, the world of dating is so hard to speak on because there's so many different aspects and perspective you can look, and I feel like.
But our culture is the strongest of all the cultures on earth. The black people's culture, the African American, the black culture is the strongest. Bottom line, and it is the strongest because we're the most loyal. We're willing to go above and beyond to protect that black culture, and that's why when the misinformation is being spread around, everybody just go with it, not sitting back and be like, oh,
think about it.
I have to be part of that, because no, it doesn't make any sense. And then that's why now we do have those type of situations where women are being sexualized and men are being sexualized as well. It goes both ways. And sex is probably the biggest thing in our culture now. And no, it's
no, it is. I'm listening to you. I'm listening.
You're constantly being exposed to sexual
They sexualizing everything.
everything.
Everything is being sexualized.
And then you got women who's like getting BBL so they can have a fatter ass.
Oh my god! You know it's true.
It's the truth.
I'm agreeing with you because it happens. That's becomes the normal look for everybody.
No, but you got to understand, men are hunters.
Men are
how many? How do you think there's so many? Why do you think so many?
I have a question based on that too. Go ahead.
So many like women are broken. Yeah, some women are broken because
they are. I feel like anyone that do that really is gonna be broken to a certain point.
I was listening to a lady talk recently. She said, "Oh, she tried to have sex with the dude first to see if it could be with the guy." And I said, "My nigga, like if that's what
she goes around.
That's what she does first. Like if they meet, they start to talk. She's willing to have sex with them
see if the sex
to
is gonna
see
be
if the sex is
adequate
good.
enough for
But
the rest
I'm
of
saying,
her life.
and I revert that to us being as men. A lot of us do that too. We go and we smash a chick, and then we realize she has 17 different personalities that he doesn't like. And what happens?
No one gets to know no one first.
He leaves because
he
was looking at her ass the whole time. You get what I'm saying? So
dating is so hard now.
It is because the problem is not dating itself; it's the mindset that we have when it comes to dating.
People, yeah,
it's not the people; it's the mindset that we have. When I say the mindset, it's both ways, whether it's from you or
both
from
females and males. Yeah, it's not
because it's just what it is. A girl look by, all the niggas look back.
That's true.
Why? Because men are hunters. But if you
what do men hunt? You said men are hunters. Like, what do you guys hunt for? And then you said a lot of girls have BBLs. How do guys feel about girls having these BBLs?
So first
versus
thing,
natural bodies. I want to see both.
First thing, for what I was gonna say, damn, I forgot. Say what was the question again?
Be sure.
No. Okay. I got it. So when I say men are hunters, it's the logic is women likes to hear things, men likes to see things.
Okay.
Understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why when a man is talking sweet to a woman, you fall for it. Mm-hmm. Reason why? Because no, it's just the nature of women.
It is. We're emotional.
That's why a man, once the woman drops them clothes, the man is just stunned. It doesn't matter how many times he doesn't see you butt ass naked. It's just what the nature of us as men is. So It's like we like to see things. Women likes to hear things. Mm-hmm. So now, me, I would much rather a girl have a natural body, 100%.
Okay, natural for both of you guys.
Yes, 100%.
What's your feels on the BBLs?
I think it's stupid. I think it's very ignorant, in my opinion. Yeah. Just for you to lay down and you go spit. Like, quick story. I had a girl at my last job who went to Miami and got a BBL, and she couldn't sit on a bench or on the couch for like at least 2 or 3 weeks.
I hear it lasts for months though. Isn't like after?
Yes, because it has to heal.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
That's smart. No, I don't like BBL. Like,
Shorty was on her knees for days because she couldn't. No,
I know you're right.
She can't sit down.
Yeah.
Why would I put myself through that?
When she's healed though, like what if she's healed and you can't tell she have a BBL? How would you feel?
You can tell. You can't smack it. No, for real. You can you over smell time you're gonna smell it, but you can't.
I heard you can smell it.
But you can't smack her butt too hard because
you can't slap it too hard.
No, it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
You gotta understand. I watched a video. They have different form of BBL. There's a fluid. There's one they put a fluid inside your
fluid pouch,
and they kind of like massage it with your body fat. That if you smack it, because it's now they're stretching your butt, like the skin on your butt. So if it gets smacked too hard, they feel the pain. It hurts.
Okay, but what about the fat transfusion one? I don't know the process of BBLs, but isn't there like one where they take the fat and put it?
They move it down.
Yeah, but if you slap that one, then what? What did that one do?
When they put the plastic in it?
No, that's the silicone.
That's the silicone.
But there's one where they move the fat down to
your
your butt.
Let's say you don't want fat in your stomach or like fat in your arms, and they move it to your.
I don't know about that.
I know what I see.
I mean, to be honest with y'all, man, I think it's stupid. I think it's heavily promoted in our culture.
I feel like it's glorified. I feel like girls feel like, oh, if I don't look like this, I won't get the attention from men.
And then how many girls
like it's so normal now
with BBLs that you've seen on the internet that have somebody in their life?
I mean, they show it on the internet. They show as if they live in that lifestyle.
They selling you a personality.
But that's what social media is.
But they deep down inside, they're crying. That's the same shit we were talking about. I could sit here and show up here every day laughing, and deep down inside, I'm hurt.
You're hurt.
Oh yeah, right.
That's
people
true.
Online, that's what they do.
That's what they do.
And what happens though? Like I said, we're strong, we're loyal. group of people, whatever we see, once we support the person, it doesn't matter what they
That's
tell us,
it.
we just go with it.
No?
Okay, can
Mm-hmm. Come on, James.
What my question is why females gonna approach a boy when they hear like you got a girlfriend? You know what I mean?
Like,
I feel like
okay.
they feel more,
He's about to talk for you. He's
they
about to
they are
preach.
more interested the men when you
That have a
girlfriend.
woman.
And
Okay.
That's actually a fact. I don't know
It's a
why.
fact.
I don't know
And it's a
why.
fact. I was waiting to it. What you about to? Because he's about to preach. He's waiting. He's waiting.
No, I'm
I'm
tired of the. I'm tired of it, bro.
But
But
you
go
know,
ahead.
I hear that. Like a lot of guys be like, when I'm single, no one's on me. No one's on me. The moment I'm in a relationship, I can't talk for that, as I said, but I could. My guess is the challenge to sit here and brag. I took your nigga. I took your man. You know, I feel like it's a power. I don't know, some type of
Power.
like a power trip for them, like to have over your girl, like. You like, cause you know I had that happen to me. So
That never happened to one boy.
me? No.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
No.
Tell the truth.
No.
It's okay.
Listen, I can tell the truth. It's because I've once been that girl where another girl was like, "Ha, I took her nigga." I was on the other end of that stick, and yeah, of course, I've been cheated on.
And that's
so,
my
like,
thing right there. I try to avoid that when it comes to my situation.
yeah, because it happens so much. But because I've been through it and I know how it feels, I would never do that to somebody. But then also karma's a thing. There's so much like that is like opening up a whole can of worms. Like there's so many consequences for that action. Now it's so dramaful. You don't live a peaceful life. I'm all about peace. Like all of that goes out the window the moment you do that. And then now it's like I don't know. I don't understand that. I can't speak on that. But it's true. A lot of guys say that so much. And I hear girls like, so what? Or what's the song? Isn't there a song like I took in? I don't know. I don't listen to these songs, but it's like
Not
glorified.
Sexy Red. What's the girls? Them city girls, the active girls.
You said
I
the
think
outside
JT.
girls.
She made a song.
There's
I
a
take
few
your man,
songs.
whatever.
It's glorified, and I feel like because, as you said, Black community is so powerful, but like the things we have to look at that is in songs, is in all this stuff.
We're being misguided. That's the problem. We're being
We are.
misguided.
That's basically what I was about to say.
Heavily misguided.
It's like that's what they see. So they like, oh, that's it. That's what I'm gonna be.
Like I know a girl, she do that. She always like when she see a boy who got a girlfriend, she always go to it, and I'm be like, how you do that? And she say like because on the social media she see how the boy treat the girl. And
but
she be like,
oh my gosh, so we're gonna talk about another thing. Let me tell you. So I just watched the video today, right?
Now she got.
No, yeah. Listen, I just watched the video today. They said there's a guy reacting. His wife called. Oh, babe, the toilet is broken or something. Can you fix it? He like, I'm gonna come check it probably another day or call. No, he said, I'm not a plumber. His girlfriend called and said, babe, the toilet is broken. He's like, all right, I'll check it tomorrow. It said the side chick called and he runs out the house, no shirt with the plumber in his hand. So like, it's glorified that the side chick get treated better. There's more excitement with a side chick versus then the real girlfriend. And that's everywhere. I see so many videos like that. It's not even funny. So it's like, I'm not a man, so I can't speak on it, but maybe because he don't have to answer to the side chick. The side chick is pure just fun. When you have a wife, you have to answer to things. There's like more to it than just having fun. But a side chick is like, this bitch don't care. She know I got a wife at home. She can't question me because this is just, it is what it is. So like, I see it everywhere though. That's what you about to say though.
No.
The pastor, let him preach.
Nah, for real. But I was gonna say, I think when it comes to every woman want to be treated fairly, every chick's want to have a good dude. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think the issue is about being a good dude alone. I think it's just being a good human being. I think, like when you're a good dude, you just do. You know what to do. You know what to do. You know the right things. You know the right buttons. You get me? So it's like the way I see it is that it's pure in happiness. Like treat people fairly. You get me?
Treat people like
It's
how
just
you
like
want to be treated. That's
type
just
shit.
the principle of life right there.
I don't like when I see a nigga yelling at a girl in public. because that kind of like triggers my button because I'm like, bro, you know you shouldn't be doing that. You feel me? So
A lot of
it's
those
stuff
guys
like
come
that.
from broken homes or have past trauma they didn't heal from, so
Stuff
it
like
comes
that.
out with their relationships or to another girl.
Don't like it, but just find a way to make your girl
Heal
happy.
is the thing. People just need to heal because once people heal a lot of these
Are you
things.
in?
I'm on a healing journey. I'm not perfect, but like for the past few years, I've been working on myself. I like to sit down with myself, be honest with myself, look at situations I've been in. Okay, Diamond, where did you go wrong? I take accountability for myself,
That
and like I take time out for myself.
that's one for the ages. A woman taking accountability.
But I hear it's so weird. But when I say, I don't know, I like it. I like the journey.
Chicks don't like to tell
They
people
don't
they
like,
wrong.
but
I'm
like
telling you.
I be like having a conversation, let's say, and I'm in a relationship, and I'm like, okay, maybe I was wrong. I'll give you
Maybe
that.
she was wrong.
But shit, you better accept that because
You see?
listen, I said I'm on a healing journey. I'm
She's
not
taking
here
accountability,
back.
but she's not taking accountability. I'm telling
No,
you.
I'm taking accountability. I'm like, okay, yeah, I was wrong or whatever. And then I'm okay with saying like, I mishandled the situation. I could do that. Like, I fucked up.
But
Yeah.
to cap it off, what I could say is that when it comes to relationship in our culture, I think we both play a part, and I think the way you treat your person matters as well because that determines whether she's happy or not.
The way you treat your spouse is a reflection of yourself. We gonna say
Technically,
that. If you
yep.
mistreating them, you're unhappy with yourself. And that's the bottom line. There we are.
Nah, for real, I agree. Honestly, I agree.
We're gonna close it for this episode and thank you, Diamond.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Pastor. And
I'm
see
the
you in
preacher.
next episode. And yeah, check out the juice.
The
Alright, the juice guy. The best juice.
Let's get the juice.
The biggest.
Thank you.